And a very, very good afternoon. Hi, thanks for joining us. It's the Bear in the Chair, as usual. It's Airshow World, and it's 1 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, 19th of January 2021. And we're going to go back. Hey, get the TARDIS out. We're going to go back in time to 1992. Real special edition of Airshow World today. And over the moon to bring this to you. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the show off right now and obviously go through the chat rooms and what have you. But starting off, let's have a look. Well, a few of you might notice that. What are we overlooking? We're from the Warren, looking over at Lakenheath. And you may think, that's a long time ago. It certainly is. What it is, it's Lakenheath Airshow 1992. That's what we've got coming up for you in part one of the show today. So good afternoon to everybody in the chat room. Who have we got? Let's have a look at the very top. Aviation Kid was first in the chat room today, so good to see you. Says, what's that? He wasn't very well yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling better today. Hope you didn't eat too much on your birthday there, Aviation Kid. Hope you had a good birthday as well. Also, we've got Miles High, Gary Williams, DJ Wolf, Sleepy Spider, Andrew Austin, Lima, we've got Jazzy John, we've got Aviation Kid, we just mentioned you, there you go, so good, we mentioned him twice. Let's have a look, we've got Richard 5030, we've got Keezy, who else, we've got Julie, PJ's there, let's keep going through the list, lots of folks, thank you for joining us. We've got our good old Peter Colebrook, nice to see you as well, Kirk, my good friend Kirk Ferrari, and he's been listening just like me today to those radios and what have you. Lots going on over at Mildenhall and Lakenheath today. Absolutely, yeah. So keep that going. And yeah, Kirk's big fan of the radio comms, just like myself. Let's keep going through the list. Simon Johnson, it says it's 3 p.m. over there in South Africa. Good to have you on. Aviation Kid, yeah, that's another mention. What am I doing? Andrew Austin, Simon, yes, we just mentioned Simon. And let's keep going. Miles High. Who else have we got? Hope I don't miss anybody. Let's keep on going. And we've got Chris, Steve Creed, John Robinson. Okay, let's see what we're looking at then. As you can see, this is the static of the Lakenheath Airshow back in 1992, and wow, you're going to see some great flying in just a few minutes, and then a little bit later we'll toss a coin and see what's coming up in part two. Hey, we've got Elvis as well. Good afternoon, Stu, from the main man, Elvis. What's he say? And today he's in pain. Oh dear, well, I'm sorry to hear that. There we go. You can hear a very famous pilot talking in the background just then.
Roll up. 3 magazines every time you buy one. Seems a shame not to. Oh, you haven't got this one? Yeah.
And there he is, the main man himself.
We'll buy another one.
John Nichol. You remember the two pilots, well, the pilot and the navigator that had to eject over, it was Iraq, wasn't it? In the first Gulf War, and they got captured. Good afternoon as well to Neil Hubbard, Dutchfly61. So please keep the messages coming in, and hey, we're going to start with the flying right now.
Please.
2nd of August, as you can see, that's the date. I tell you, it's really useful having that on, by the way, James. So, 2nd of August, 1992. And coming up right now, F-15 display. Thanks very much for joining us. That's Pedal Boots. And yet again for the Facebook posse, we're going out live on Facebook as well. So I'll give you guys a quick mention in just a mo. So on Facebook, we've got Jacob Kepler, we've got Neil Fitzpatrick, we've got Jonathan Oliver, Colin Smith, Justin Honk. We've also got Frank, nice to see you, Oliver, Gary Hill, Kurt. So thank you everybody that's joining us at the moment, also on Facebook. Good to see you. So wherever you're watching this, if you can do me a big favour, guys, okay, if you could share the video to all your Facebook groups, anyway you know where it might be popular, okay, so please keep sharing. The more folks we get on the channel, the more I think, hey, yeah, it's certainly worth doing these live from the edit room shows. So thank you for joining us and enjoy the show with the bear in the chair. And I'll keep popping back every now and again to the Facebook and have a word with you guys. But if you want to take part in the main discussion, if you like, over in the chat room, it's over on Airshow World YouTube channel right now. That's the main channel where we do this. So Airshow World YouTube channel, and I'll be able to keep giving you a good old chat and a good mention, which is what we're going to do in just a mo. Just look at all these great mentions coming in the chat room on Airshow World YouTube. Amazing! We've got Joel. We've got Ozza. Chezzy Fan, 1528, GB Model Zone. We've got James. Good day to you. Good afternoon, James. Wonderful to see you on. We've also got Kurt Langruff. Well, late last night, working right the way through until very late last night. Around about 11:30 again when we when I actually stopped. So certainly hope you appreciate it and enjoy the effort. We're certainly pulling out the stops for you at the moment.
at the end of the runway. Contact Lakenheath ground 397907. How long do you expect to be able to hold your shoot tempo? What's your shot on wind right now?
As you can see, it's very, very old footage, but James captured this, sent it across to me last week. I put it through the fancy machine, and hopefully it looks even better as it's coming out to you guys right now. So slightly upscaled it, but of course you can only do so much, but it doesn't matter, does it, hey? Being able to see this air show once again, 1992, Lakenheath. Wow. So over the moon. You can tell the way I'm talking. I'm so excited about today's show. You're going to love it. Really special. And I think at the moment, James is currently going through lots more. So, hey, we got so much lined up for you over the next few weeks. Okay, I'm going quiet so you can hear this. Well, it's good to see you anyway. That's Archie. Good day to you, Archie. It's on its lunch break. And everybody else, thanks for joining us. Very, very special show today. Very nice to see Bradley Penny Aviation in the chat room. Good afternoon to you, Brad. Nice to see you. Cahill. Nice to see you. Who else have we got? Andrew Austin asking the question, Stu, have you got the storms where you are? No, it's not bad at all. Well, the good news, guys, is I've managed to be able to get the old printer up and running. So for anybody that wants to order a DVD, all you got to do now is just get in touch, and they'll be nice. The tops will be nicely printed for you. So I'm over the moon to be able to get that all up and running. So we weren't pushing the DVDs very much at all. We were telling you about them, but hey, now I can print the tops, make them look a bit prettier for you. You know, I know it's the content that's the most important thing. And imagine a DVD of this. Oh yes. So if you're interested, you know what to do. Just drop me an email. I'll give you the email address in about 2 minutes after this quick display, okay? The main man is in the room. We've got Mark Webster. Have you seen the price of ink, though? Oh my lord. About £80 for the Epsom ink. That's just ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. He is wide awake today. The man's wide awake. That sleepy spider. Hey, that was more than a nice display. That was a fantastic display. P-38 Lightning. What an aircraft. Wow. Beautiful. Loved that. Certainly hope as if you guys did as well. And in the background, you may see 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 to me. F-111s. Not taking off at the moment. So that email address, if you're interested in a DVD, just drop me an email, okay, and I'll get back to you with all of the details. But yeah, the great news is we can make them nice and pretty on the top. Print the label on top. Email address, here we go, is airshowworld1@gmail.com. Subject, put DVD. I don't know if that was an illusion, but that looked like it was going totally vertical.
like this, but a bit faster.
Chizzy Fan says, what year was this? It's 1992. It's the Airshow from Lakenheath. And a good afternoon to Will21. Nice to see you, Will.
72 degrees sweet line position, quite changing the look of the aircraft. And look to the right now, you'll see the 3 different degrees of sweet back.
What a great sight. They look like the old paper dart planes you used to make, you know, out of paper. Fabulous aircraft. F-111s. This is back in the day when they were actually based at Lakenheath. Good afternoon to you, that's Nick Can, nice to see you as well. Everybody in the chat room, it's fantastic to have your company. Wouldn't be the same without you. Don't forget, keep supporting Airshow World, it's much appreciated. That's not very nice, Julie. Fancy calling your great-granddad Fat Albert. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Sorry he's noisy. They look good, they sound good, and they certainly were, weren't they, hey? Fabulous, fabulous aircraft, F-111s. Good afternoon to Pat Murphy, Marcus, photo for you.
Now, if you'd like to, Mr. Men who've just been flying those demonstrations from the 48th wing, they'll be available to sign autographs in about 40 minutes' time. Also, for your information, the Skybox here will be the last of their...
Thank you very much for asking there, Nick Can. Yeah, we are doing great. Absolutely brilliant. Putting lots of hours. I think, yeah, I was still at it last night, working on Airshow World till around about 11:30. But certainly worth it because it's great to be able to share some of these wonderful, wonderful videos with you guys. And also thanks for James, who's been going through... This was actually off a VHS tape, so he managed to find this. Been asking him for a couple of weeks. He said, yeah, I've got it somewhere. And he found it. It was like gold dust. It was like digging for gold, you know? That's how it is. Because I'm not just talking a few tapes, I am talking thousands and thousands. So to find this... And don't worry, we've got even more at the moment. James is frantically going through them right now. See what else we can find. Okay, back to business. Let's see and hear this. Oh yes, I agree with that. It is great to see two aircraft flying so closely together, and the French certainly do it in style. So a couple of Mirage aircraft. My favourite team were the ones who used the Mirage F1s. You know, the Voltage Victor. Voltage Victor. Fabulous. But currently, we're looking at the Mirage 2000s. Naveen, good day to you. Nice to see you just pop up in the chat room. Don't forget, keep on sharing, everybody. If you're new to this, don't forget, subscribe. Airshow World.
The contact tower, frequency 122.55. Roger, you want to set that frequency now?
And if you're watching this over there on Facebook, good afternoon to you as well. I certainly hope you've all subscribed to Airshow World, you know. Makes a big difference. So thanks to everybody. We've managed to get up to, believe it or not, 54,000 subscribers. So over the moon, absolutely over the moon about that. So thank you everybody who's supporting Airshow World and this little venture of ours to, hey, bring a few aircraft over to you guys. And hopefully in the springtime we shall be out there at the air bases bringing you live action from places like where we're looking at right now, Lakenheath.
Corsair taxi into position, hold wind 230 at 12.
Obviously, over here at East Midlands Airport, it's very, very quiet, but we did have rather a nice aircraft pop in today. Great to see that come in. That was the Corsair Connie. And of course, that was the Kalita Boeing 747 jumbo jet. That came in around about, I think it was around about 10 o'clock this morning. Looking very, very nice. And then departed around about an hour and a half ago. Okay, I'm going to go quiet once more so you can hear and you can see this wonderful B-17 Sally B.
325, man. 333, Lakenheath ground, I can tell. And you can contact Huntington at 129.05. I'll copy.
Making vulnerable vapor trails like scarlet growing outside.
325, you can contact Lakenheath Tower, frequency 122.55.
I fumbled my binoculars out about the morning in time to see 3 parachutes blossom behind. Tiny white dots were way up there, maybe 6 miles high. The porch flew on and a downhill.
Body check it. 30, 40.
Sally B departing.
B5 with you with line up on 24 intersection.
B25, roger, continue on your position. B17, understand you're departing. B17, roger, frequency change 129.05 for Huntington. 28 Volt BC, 41, ground crossing. User history, back taxi approved, continue holding in position.
Load more of my Montana, with a bit of luck we'll be able to hear from him in a little while. So he's taken off, really like him, raising the undercarriage.
And a very nice smiley face. That's Alison Bowers. Good afternoon to you, Alison. Great to see you. Oh, fabulous aircraft that. Certainly enjoyed that. The wonderful T-33. And a very good afternoon to Morris. Good to see you, Morris. Hope you're having a good afternoon. And that T-33 was operated by Aces High. And Morris says it was probably his old mentor, Dizzy Adcock, flying it. Now, if you think some of the aircraft we've seen so far are flying nice and low, especially the Warbirds, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because coming up after this, after Lakenheath, 1992, what we're going to do, we're going to stay in the year of 1992 and we're going to go back to Duxford. And I promise you, some of the flying that you're going to see on that, it'll take your breath away. Certainly took mine and James's breath away. Well, if I got a lot of requests to make a DVD of this, with all the usual things that I do on my DVDs, if I had enough requests, I would probably do it. Okay, so if you're interested, drop me an email. It'll take me a while to be able to get it all set up and what have you, and make it look with all the pretty sort of backgrounds and what have you, and all the menus. But if you were interested, drop me an email. If I got enough requests, I would probably go ahead and do it.
Lakenheath and Navy Firefight, taxi to the end of the run-up line to the main attraction. Firefight, taxi to runway 24, wind 230 to 14. Taxi Firefight.
Just a moment while we get that back for you. Well, I don't know if our Morris Moon is actually out there. We'll just find out. See if Morris is somewhere in the ether. Morris, are you out there this afternoon?
We're in the old show.
Oh, you're in. There's our Morris. Good day to you, Morris. So you're enjoying going back in time to 1992, yes?
So yeah, Lakenheath was a show that I never went to, so it was good for me to see. But it's fascinating watching all those old aeroplanes from years ago that used to be the core of the UK airshow circuit back in those days.
Absolutely fabulous, isn't it? Yes. Well, pleased you're out there. And a little bit later, what we'll try to do, Morris, is we'll try to call you in when we do some because hopefully we're going to bring you some Duxford action just a little bit later. So we'll try to pull you back in when we start Duxford, if that's okay. So great to hear Morris out there. So as I say, we'll try to have a word with Morris a little bit later in the show.
Ground taxi runway 2406 departure, wind 220 with 16 and the altimeter millibar is 1010. Alpha Tango flight, stay direction of flight and altitude. 2003, heading west.
Well, just look at some of this flying. Is that a Phantom I see before me? An RAF Phantom at that. 1992 is the year. It's the Lakenheath Airshow. And it's absolutely wonderful to have so many folks all over the world watching this, just like NH over there in Japan. So thank you for joining us today. We've also got Sherry Lynn Ridgway, I think it is. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the show today, for a quick 10 minutes, what we will do, when we finish here on YouTube, we'll be popping over to Facebook, just have a quick chat with probably Morris, Julie, and we'll also try and get Jamesy in as well, okay? So we'll have a bit of a chat with all those guys just a little bit later, live on air. So that will be later at the very end of the show, okay? So, but that's a long way off because we've got lots more great action coming your way, including, boy oh boy, some of the best, unbelievable flying from Duxford coming up. Back in the day when, boy, did they go low. It was a case of let's see how low you can go. Oh, I wish we did this, Simon. Wouldn't that be great? He wants to know if I'd have anybody covering the Saudi International Airshow. I wish. But if anybody wants to pay for James to go out there, I don't think he would say no. The only thing is, he would probably never come back. Gary Hill, nice to see you watching over on Facebook, asking the question, were there any A10s at this show? Do you know what? I don't think there was. Elvis, you take care and good luck today, mate. Thanks there, James E. letting us know, yeah, there was an A10 on the static, and John Robinson, talk about, hey, observant, fantastic. But I'm pretty sure we haven't got one flying on this, but after saying that, I'm currently doing a bit of editing on a video, so we'll be able to show you some A10s that actually, you know, Donanook. We did Donanook last week, you know, and you saw the seal pups and the those great big fat seals, yeah? Well, that's Donanook. So one of the videos I'm editing at the moment has got A10s actually in the range at Donanook. So hey, keep tuned to Airshow World. That'll be another feature coming up pretty soon. I'll probably put it on Friday night on the Friday night live show. Don't forget, Friday night live at 7 p.m. And after today's show, that is the next scheduled show to be going out, okay? So the next show will be Friday night at 7 p.m. And of course, talking about Friday night, don't forget, we do that great feature towards the end of the show that we call Meet the Fans. Coming up this Friday night, we should be getting a fiddle artiste. And finding out all about what Phil gets up to over there in the USA. So looking forward to that. So that should be Friday night's feature. And that's a little feature we do, which it takes around about 3 to 4 minutes, something like that. So, but we also hope to get him on live on the show as well. So if you'd like to take part in Meet the Fans on a Friday night, all you got to do is obviously be available on a Friday evening over here in the UK between 7 and 8 p.m. It's a 60-minute show, and all we need from you is just maybe a few photographs, a little description about yourself, what you get up to and all that sort of stuff. And if you've got a YouTube channel as well, we'll certainly give it a mention, and we'll have a sneak peek as well, all right? So if you want to take part in Meet the Fans, you never know, you may get a few extra subscribers. So join us, okay? Send me an email. Give you the email address in a mo. Thanks very much, Kurt. Okay, very quickly, email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com. And if you want to take part in Meet the Fans, you know what to do. In the subject, just put Meet the Fans. Be great to hear from you. You know, I missed that comment about mother-in-laws and what have you. I'll have to go back through the list. Hey, throw mama from the train! Yeah, I keep trying to find that film. It's got to be there somewhere. I was looking through Netflix. I really want to see that. I saw a little clip. It came up the other day on Facebook of throw mama from the train, and oh God! I was in hysterics. I thought, I've got to watch that film again. And can I find it? Can I, heck? So what's the show all about? Well, it's called Live from the Edit Room. It's Tuesday, 19th of January, and we're gone way back in time. Doctor Who style, you know, gone back to 1992, as if it was happening right now. So it's Lakenheath, and coming up after this, 1992, we're going to Duxford. So please keep the messages coming in on the on the Airshow World channel, okay? You can put a message in on Facebook as well, but I can't answer those as regularly, okay, as I can on the YouTube. So if you'd like to take part in all the fun and games, pop over to Airshow World on YouTube right now. Just like Lucas Matthews is in the chat room at the moment, putting lots of smiley faces and giggles and all that sort of stuff. And I love the icon you've got. Look at that Vulcan. And talking of friendly and happy and smiley faces and all the rest of it, we've got our friends over from Japan. That's Friendly Sky Channel saying hello. Good afternoon to you. Thanks very much there, Simon. Nice comment. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Love the tornado. Sometimes I've been at air shows and there's been a bit of cloud, just like the one you just saw. They go vertical, and I've seen them actually punch a hole in the cloud. Fabulous aircraft. up in just a couple of minutes, getting towards the end of this. You see the tape's getting a little bit... yes, right. You can always tell when it gets towards the end. The tape starts to go. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Right, so my hands. See the palm of my hands? Look at them. Hey, in front of the monitor. They're getting all sort of sweaty and what have you. It's all the excitement of these great aircraft. And I'm telling you, you're going to love this. Fingers crossed anyway. Let's hope you enjoy it, because what we're going to do, we're going to go back in the time machine once more. We're going to stay in 1992, and it's Duxford, and some of the I hope this works. Some of the flying on here. Pay particular attention to how low they go. Right, hit the buttons with a bit of luck. Oh, we can see it. Can we go full screen? So this is why I've had some very, very late nights. Working on this till goodness knows what time last night, so we could bring it especially for you guys today. So please enjoy. I hope you like it. I've no idea what you're talking about, James. Sorry. If you're asking for a particular aeroplane, I haven't got it. Andrew Austin says, Stu, you're a legend. Oh, sorry, legend. Cheers, mate. Well, just look how low these aircraft go.
Down here it comes again.
Thanks for that, James. I wish it was. No, I certainly didn't get that clip. But if we can find it, we'll put it on Friday night. But no, that was the end of the tape, unfortunately. Hey, well, that's bad news there, Morgan. We like a good joke on here, so you'll be okay here, my man. Oh, talking of Facebook and all that good stuff, I keep forgetting to tell you. Don't forget, there's that great Facebook group that's been created by the Airshow World fans. Can't thank them enough. I really appreciate it, and boy oh boy, it's growing. It really is. So lots of people popping over there because you can put photographs and all that sort of stuff, and it's the first place to find out about what's happening with the bear and Julie and all the rest. So
that one's gonna land, John.
Easy enough to find. It's on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook now, why not consider joining? It's called Airshow World fan page, okay? And you can post stuff and what have you. So if you want to join that, you want to go across, please join that and we'll let you straight in. We'll do it now. Kaifa, Bert, how are you doing? I keep telling you, I've got sweaty palms. This is fantastic. Just keep watching these low fly pasts. So I'm going to very quickly try and see if Morris is out there. So Morris, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? You enjoying this Duxford video?
Oh, very much so. That looks like the late, great Mark Hanna flying the Messerschmitt 108, or the Bouchon as it actually is. He was very sadly killed in that aircraft in an accident in France.
Wow. So Morris, is it an illusion, or are they flying lower than I've ever seen before? This is incredible.
Regulation, safety requirements come in. I mean, the air shows were inherently safe. It's just that they had to be seen to be doing something and making them safer.
Look at that!
Oh,
whoa!
Yeah, that's regular activity back in those days.
How many feet? How low was that? Come on, that was just. I've never seen anything like it. How low would you estimate that was?
Probably 30 feet or so.
About 10 foot. Incredible.
There always used to be a competition between Ray and Mark as to who could fly the lowest, I think.
Wow.
Always impressive to watch.
Oh, absolutely stunning.
Sadly, you don't see it these days.
No. Because when I was
P-51 Mustang, of course.
Yeah, when I was editing this,
I think that's what is now GSHWN in its first incarnation on the UK circuit. Currently flying in a new US Air Force scheme was always Sharpmouth, probably best known as the RAF Sharpmouth scheme. But in fact, I think it lives up by you at East Midlands Airport now, Stuart. That's the old Bouchon. That was the first of the Bouchons that hit the UK Airshow circuit.
Now, when I was editing this last night, Morris, I said to James, I said, was it sort of an illusion, you know, because you were further down the runway and what have you? But I don't think so, because I've never seen flying as low as this. It was, wow, quite something. So this particular Mustang you're telling us about then, Morris, and this is actually based now at East Mids Airport. Is that what you're saying?
I believe so. It's been operating quite regularly out of East Midlands Airport. I know it spent most of its life at Duxford, then it moved up to Sywell for a while, and it's changed hands recently, and I see operating. So,
Morris, I'm ever so sorry, Morris. Unfortunately, it's that usual Tuesday afternoon with you down in Bristol. We just cannot, we can't make the connection. We keep losing you. I'm really gutted, but we always try. But unfortunately, Morris's internet, it's sort of, I think it's running on Steam on a Tuesday. Which I'm absolutely gutted about, because Morris's knowledge on these aircraft is second to none. So Morris, I'm going to have to rely on you to put messages in the chat box, unfortunately, because I'd love to know something about this blue aircraft we're looking at right now. I will try him one more time. Morris, we'll try you one last time. Can you tell me something about this particular aircraft, the Blue Navy aircraft we're looking at right now? Give it one more go.
Texan, Harvard, as we know them. I've been lucky enough to actually fly that aircraft.
Wow.
Very nice experience. Very enjoyable. Noisy, rattly, but wonderful.
Is that particular aircraft in those colours, is that still flying today?
I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I can't remember.
Okay, no problem at all. Okay, Morris, listen, we'll try to call you back maybe a little bit later when we do the after show in about 20 minutes time, okay? Over on exclusive on Facebook. But thank you so far there, Morris, and keep enjoying and keep watching, and great to have your input.
Cheers.
See you later.
Today by Charlie Brown, currently in Turnwell. All vehicles that were originally scattered around the sanctuary gathered into the new magnificent building, set up campos. First World War.
Well, hey, I did tell you, gang. I did say there was some low flying on this particular video, and oh my lord above. I certainly hope you're enjoying it as much as I certainly am today. It's absolutely brilliant. I shouldn't be saying that really, but... Thank you for your great comment there. That's Mr. Big, I think it is, 1970. Thank you very much. Said Ray Hanna used to fly about 6 feet from the ground. Yeah, and we saw it, didn't we? Gosh. Well, the good news is, we were telling you earlier, I finally got the printer, the old printer working. So for anybody that's been in touch about purchasing a DVD, that all goes to help keep Airshow World running, such as we're desperate to get this new computer. And of course, we've been getting loads of great donations, but if you'd like something as well, all you gotta do is drop me a line saying DVD in the subject, and I'll get back to you with the latest info on different types of DVDs. And you never know, I may even think, if I got enough requests, of doing a nice interactive sort of DVD of this with all the buttons and bells and whistles and all of that sort of stuff. And of course, easy to get in touch with the bear. That's my good self. All you got to do is send me an email, and the email address is coming up in 1 minute from now, okay? So wherever you're watching this, if it's on YouTube, if it's on Facebook, get ready. Email address coming up. Thank you, John, saying Stu and Morris at Harvard is still flying, and it's out of showroom. John, is it still in those fantastic colours? I mean, I don't know why, but that blue looks incredible. Oh, Morgan, you don't want to know. But he does want to know because he just asked. And they are so expensive. And to get the best out of what we're doing, I'd really love to be able to do full 4K video editing. Yeah, and those machines do not come cheap. I would say minimum £1,000, something like that. It's very scary amounts. But thanks to you guys, we are certainly getting there, okay? So, oh, my man! Morgan Gray, thank you very much. Every penny helps. Steve, that's what I used to do. I used to be a computer engineer, so I can do that. I can build it, but to be absolutely honest, I'm working probably 60 hours a week on Airshow World, producing the videos and everything else. I just haven't got time. That is the absolute truth. I haven't got time to build one myself. I wish I could.
Roger, there are 2 or 3 fighters airborne, couple held internal,
But thank you, everybody. And Morgan Gray, thank you very much. Massive supporter of Airshow World. And yet again, put an incredible donation. And it really does. It goes such a long way. Thank you. And if you'd like to do something similar, it's dead easy. In the chat room, I never ask for this, okay? I do not ask. In the chat room, you'll see there's a little dollar icon, okay? So if you'd like to put the donation in, you're more than welcome, but you certainly don't have to, because Airshow World is totally free to watch. And that's the way I'm going to keep it, okay? So free to subscribe. So if you're watching on Facebook, get yourself over. It's absolutely free. Thank you very much there, Nick Can. It's definitely going to be a PC because several reasons really. Mainly because I used to be a Microsoft certified professional, so I wouldn't have a clue on a Mac, I tell you. I thought a Mac was a song, you know, Return of the Mac. Oh, don't start me on songs, please. I'll be singing that for the rest of the day. You know what, that Morgan Gray? When McDonald's in the UK in the first lockdown, I don't mention lockdown, sorry. When they had to close, I'd imagine Mark Morrison was over the moon when they started again because they kept playing his tune on all of the adverts. Return of the Mac. What a record. That was definitely a Stu Bear tune back in the days. We used to play that a lot. To you there, Paul Hatcher, saying good morning, you fine folks. Hey Paul, where in the world are you? I'm guessing you're probably on the west coast of the USA. Let us know, Paul, where you are, mate. L word, didn't I? Thank you, Paul. Over in the United States in North Carolina, or Carolina. Yeah, Morris, that's what I thought. I was quite surprised when James did a wide angle. I thought, yeah, there's not that many folks there for this incredible show. Oh, nice one there, Nick. Nick can. Oh, that's way beyond me, I can tell you. Thank you, Nick, for your input, and it's much appreciated. Okay, so yeah, any suggestions, you know? Much appreciated, thank you. Well, gang, we've got around about another 9 minutes left of the show today, so thank you everybody that's been joining us. It's been absolute fantastic. So around about 9 minutes left of this particular item. That skimming the treetops. Oh, what a man. Nick Can, I can't thank you enough. Thank you. As you can all see, that's if you're on Airshow World on YouTube channel, you can see Nick Can's just put a very, very kind donation. Thank you. It's all helping. Much appreciated. It says Airshow World is the best. Leave behind the rest. Thank you. Much appreciated. We'd definitely be singing Return of the Mac then, wouldn't we, hey? Cheers, Nick Can. Appreciate the donations, it's fantastic, but if you'd like something back as well, okay, if you've enjoyed the show today with this Lakenheath and also Duxford, I have not made a special DVD of this, but if I got enough requests, I would certainly consider actually making it with all the menus and doing all the structure and what have you. So if you were interested, certainly drop myself an email. And if I had enough requests, we would see what we could do for you. Email address is coming up in just 1 minute. And of course, it wouldn't have all the chitter-chatter from me. Now that is gotta be worthwhile, hasn't it? Come on, let's face it. Just the sound of the aircraft. Oh! Very quickly, email address is AirshowWorld1, as you know, that's the figure 1 at gmail.com. AirshowWorld1 at gmail.com. Was DVD interested in? Hey, just subject, obviously, DVD, and I will certainly get back to you. And if you want to join the after show party that's going on in around about 10 minutes from now, less than 10 minutes, make it, okay? You can join us and I'll let you know how you can do that in just a moment. And the after show party will be taking place over on Facebook, okay? Because, as you know, I've told you enough times, it's going out live. It's a dual stream today. It's going out on YouTube, which I'm giving 100% dedication to you guys over here on YouTube. But at the end of this show, which is in about 8 minutes from now, for the after show party, I shall be switching to Facebook only, so you can join us on there. It should be streaming right now all over different places on Facebook, such as Airshow World, the normal Airshow World page. And I think it's streaming across also on the Airshow World fan page.
They haven't been flying for us, but there are a number of airplanes in there are also.
So we'll be joining you on there for the exclusive after show party. It's around about 10 minutes, that's all. You get a Brucey bonus, a little bit of extra video footage coming up. But mainly it's time for a chat with all you guys and to answer any questions and basically have a bit of fun. And we'll be calling Morris in. You'll be able to say hi to Julie. And somewhere out there in internet land, we'll try to get Jamesy on as well. And he could probably tell us a few stories about Duxford and what have you on this particular day. So we'll see if we can pull all those folks in. Good afternoon to you there, Zane. Which country is everybody? Well, we got folks from all over the world. Japan, United States of America, all around Europe, South Africa, you name it, they're all on here. But for my good self, the bear in the chair, Stu Bear, I'm over in the centre of England at East Midlands Airport. We've got Morris down in Bristol and Julie up in, well, near Liverpool. You don't talk like that in Liverpool, do they? But if you want to know how they speak in Liverpool, stay with us. We'll be getting Julie. She'll be on the after show party in about 5 minutes. Thank you very much there, Simon, confirming yes, the current live stream is going out and it's on the fan page. Cheers, Gary. Pleased you enjoyed yesterday's show. And he mentions Lowestoft Airshow. Hey, I went to one of those. Trying to think, I think it was probably around about, that awful summer. Was it 2007? Or 8, round about that period. I can't remember the exact year, but oh, Lord above. We were there watching that fantastic Dutch F-16, the orange. I think that was the last display because all of a sudden the skies turned black and whoa. It was absolutely awful, awful weather. But hey, and we got soaked. Which is nothing new for air shows. Well, hey gang, that just about wraps it up for today. Thank you very, very much, Elvis. Has left. Actually, he left the building quite a while ago. So, Elvis, if you are still out there, good luck, mate, tonight. What else have we got? Oh, yes, of course, that was it. We've got that extra bonus feature coming up for you. And what it's going to be, yesterday, what we were doing, we were looking at Waddington Air Show, okay, from 2013. You know, one of these DVD. We keep talking about DVDs and all of that, but that's a special thing that we're doing at the moment. I'm reviving these DVDs, which I made from way back when, and with a bit of luck, this should be, but I'm not playing much of this because this is going to be part of next Monday's show, but let's have a quick sneak peek. So yesterday, we saw the arrivals and departures. This particular DVD, it's DVD 1, okay, so it's a 3 DVD set. So what have you got? This is the Saturday Air Show, and then obviously DVD 2 has got Sunday. So we're going to be playing that in just a few moments, or a little tiny snippet anyway. But as you can see, all the chapters and all of that, and any bits you can get to. So I might consider doing something similar to this on a DVD for the show you've seen today, without obviously all the chatter from me, just the pure sound of those wonderful aircraft from Lakenheath and Duxford, okay? If I get enough requests, I might consider doing it, okay, to help Airshow World, but we will see. Okay, if you want to get in touch, it's airshowworld1@gmail.com, and it'd be great to hear from you. Okay, the next scheduled show is going to be Friday night at 7 p.m. Okay, so if you'd like to join us for that, 7 p.m. Friday, be absolutely brilliant to see you there. But from everybody right here on YouTube, thanks so much, and much appreciated, and I certainly hope you've enjoyed this nearly 2-hour show. Goodness, where does the time go? You can't believe it. But we will see you on Friday evening. Have yourself a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll catch you then. Oh, and if you want to join the after show party, pop over to Facebook right now. Airshow World, where else? Take care, gang. If you're on YouTube, we'll see you Friday. Bye for now. But if you're still on